Alright guys, Hey Comics here to do another video about how dangerous and horrible the transgender lifestyle is. Continuing on here because my gosh, that stuff sucks. Let's go. This one will be called, this is part 3, the transgender lifestyle is dangerous part 3. This will be called, yes, unfair. That's a good one. Unfair. One of the, yeah, basically I was one of those people that was deceived for a while, thinking the transgender lifestyle just came out of nowhere and just was like, oh, here's a new thing that's totally new. But as I was studying it, looking at how people are reacting to it, people are saying, people are basically adopting this lifestyle and whatnot, and all kinds of different things, their testimonies. I've seen that it's nothing new. That stuff's been around since the dawn of time. Okay, and what it is one of the oldest weapons the devil has, and that is to say that we are not good enough, to try to convince people that they are inadequate. Okay, and the way that he does that is, of course, with everything. Okay, and it's one of the worst things ever, and we got to learn how to see that so we can ignore, basically ignore that stuff. That's basically that's trash talk. Those thoughts of inadequacy are trash talk from the devil to hate on us. Okay, and we have to learn to ignore that. Not only ignore it, but counter that with the right stuff, with the truth. God made us fearfully and wonderfully. Okay, we are designed like we're supposed to be designed. Okay, that's the issue. This thing's going to be titled "Unfair." It's going to be the subtitle. And the reason why I'm saying it's unfair is because, of course, that's one of the things that happens with one of the thoughts. It is unfair that they get that, but I don't. That's what allows transgender people, other people that aren't even transgender, that are just freaking out about stuff in general are saying. That's an existential crisis. That's what existential crises are about. Basically, I've been reading about those. Existential crises are basically people saying, people freaking out because something is unfair. I'm going to be light. We'll start off light with this, but I'm going to go heavy with it. Say, for instance, you see Donald Trump and his friends getting away with all this crime. Okay, literal crime. Okay, insurrection that took place on January 6th. And he's like, yeah, no, I had nothing to do with that, even though I was, the guy at the meeting saying we should fight for, keep doing, fight for our country, to make sure that it stays great, like I want it to be great. Let's fight for our country and protest, at the Capitol. Get over there, and then he's on TV. And I'm like, ha ha ha! This is awesome. This is awesome. See them just mess up those guys over there who have nothing to do with me apparently, because So of course they're saying that I'm not going to be president anymore. But I don't know. I'm like, really? Then of course all that other stuff he was doing beforehand, all those tax frauds and all that stuff. Thankfully stuff is starting to come in, but still, it's not as bad as it would be if it was somebody else. If it was someone with a different skin color and a lower tax bracket, they'd be in jail faster than your head could swim, your head could spin. That's so fast to make your head spin, But that's not how it's going with him, because that's how it is. So there's people that are paid up with the right people who are basically able to use their money to try and hold off on that. It's not fair. It's not fair, but that happens, and it's not right, but that happens. But yeah, there are things that are not fair, also not wrong. That's the issue. Unfortunately, only thing it's not fair, but not wrong. Basically, is it fair when a person is taller? There's taller people that are taller than people that are shorter than others. No. Is it wrong? No. Is it fair that there are people that are bigger than others, and some other people that are smaller than others? No. Is it wrong? No. No, it's not. Is it fair that there are people with darker skin and lighter skin? Darker skin and lighter skin? No. Is it wrong? No. And here's the big one. Is it fair that some people are born with penis and testicles and some people are born with a vulva and ovaries? No. But is it wrong? No. I have to say again, No, because that's how we are designed. That's human design. And this is one of the saddest and most annoying things ever. And we're going to go through that on a different video. The mistakes, the confusion of science and religion and biology, and the smarter than you think, the holier than thou attitude, the smarter than thou attitude. We're going to go with that in the next video, but this is the unfair video. So we're going to keep on with the unfairness. Okay, it's not fair, but I see these things, lots of these things going on here. You have a girl, person with ovaries, in a transgender post saying it's not fair. I was jealous of dudes, of boys, people with testicles, penis testicles, jealous of them because they look like they're having so much fun. They have to deal with the same stuff I have to deal with. No, they don't. They don't. Especially talking about puberty and being an adult. Menstruating and all that stuff. Like keeping yourself clean, all that good stuff. Hygiene, feminine hygiene is different than male hygiene. Yes, it is, and that's different. That's not fair, but it's not wrong. That's normal stuff. Okay, your uterus is going to do that. Your body's going to do that. That's normal things that your body does, and male bodies don't do because they don't have the same reproductive organs that you do, and that's how it goes. It's normal. It's not fair, but it's normal. You got the boobs. Men don't have the boobs. I don't got the boobs, and basically don't have to wear the bra, so then basically I don't have to deal with the uncomfortableness of wearing the bra. No, I don't. But I do have to deal with the uncomfortableness of basically not basically looking like, basically I have my own uncomfortableness I have to deal with. That's different stuff. It's not fair, but it's not wrong. It's just normal stuff that we have to deal with. That's just the way it goes in life. Life isn't always fair. That's the thing we have forgotten. People have forgotten so much, and it's really ticking me off that people have forgotten so much about stuff. But I'm here to help out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help out with that. So I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt. We continue on with this continuing tearing down of the horribleness that is the transgender lifestyle. Because my gosh, that stuff sucks. See you next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.